Hi guys, I'm Vishwaraj Gupta. I'm a data engineer. Today I'm going to speak about datetime topic in Python and pandas. So I'm gonna discuss a few things about datetime structure. So why I've taken this topic? Because I was preparing some data frame and then I realized that some of my totals were coming incorrect, and then I realized that the date structure was not in a proper format. So I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to say. So for example, if I just print my data, you see it's 1st of January, 21st of July, 4th October. So you see the first part is the day and then month and then the year. So just to check, if I have to check the data types, then you'll see, sorry, that it is integer and object. So date is not in the date time format. So what I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna convert it to date time. So let me show you. To convert your date column into proper date format, you have to first select your column. You have to mention pandas dot to date time, and once you mention to date time, you'll have to mention what you are converting. So you are converting your date e column into date time. So I'm gonna run this one and let's see if this one has been converted. So as you can see, there was slash here. Now there is minus sign. So what I'm gonna try now, I'm gonna try df.dtypes again. I'm gonna check so you can see it is again, it is now in date time format. But what I'm trying to share with you guys is, if you notice, let's check if the date is in the structure. Okay, so 1st January, yes, 30th, yes. Yes. So guys, you see, my date was actually 5th of February 2020, and here it is like 2nd May, and then this one is right. No, this is also incorrect. This is also incorrect. This is right. 13th of August. This is wrong. This is right. So you see, few items are correct and few items are incorrect. So, it, I don't know why it gives me this error, but then I realized that what we have to do is simply day first is equal to true. So what I've mentioned here, so I'm gonna go back since I have converted the date structure here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna rerun the data frame part. Then I'm gonna see if it is in the slash one. And now I'm gonna create this area again. Day first is equal to true. So what has happened? It has taken this one as day. So now if I'll run this one, so you see right now, if you see, it is 2nd of May. So you'll see how it will change. Yep. So now, as you can see here, it was 5th of February, and you can see it is 5th of February. It was 9th of April. It is 9th of April. So you see 13th August. So every date is now in the proper shape. So that was just an error. I don't know why, but I just wanted to create this video so that, I'm assuming you would be dealing in like millions of data, and then if you just create simple date time format, and you wouldn't even know like the data was correct or incorrect. Simply if you really want to do by string, you can grab the first two string and then second, you can split your text. But still, I tried that way also, and then when I converted into date time, it again gave me the same error which was there before. So guys, always remember to use day first is equal to true. That would give you like the correct date. And another one, I want to share one more part with you. So for example, let's let's delete this one. So I'm going to rerun. I'm going to create this data frame again, and I'm going to run this one. So this is the format. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create again so that you can note down. So what I did is I'm going to create this to pd dot to date time, and then I'm gonna select that column. It is date, then day first is equal to true. So I'm taking day. Yes, so the first position of day is true. So this is what I'm taking. So I'm gonna run this one, and then I'm gonna run df again, so you can see it is in the proper format. So 5th of February, 5th of February. In the previous one, in the wrong data frame, it was coming 2nd of May, which was wrong. So now since we have got correct df, you can again check this one, and we can see that it is coming in date time format. So now since we have got this one, I want to show you another part. So df, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna extract year from this column. So first thing, you should always convert your date column into date time. And then, for example, if you want to grab your year, month, or day from this column, you can always use pd dot date time. So this will be capital date time dot, sorry, date time index. I would be capital here, and then the same part, you'll just grab your column, your date column, and then you mention year. If you'll mention year and run, it will create year column. And if you see, it has taken this one. So let's see if it is also taken 1986 and 1988. Yep, it has taken this one. So if I'll mention month, and I'll run this one, and then I'll run this one. So you can see it has given me month. So January, March, February, April, January, so you see all are in the sequence. And if you'll mention day, run it, and then you can grab even the day. So you see I've created 3 new columns, year, month, and day. So this one you can always create it, once you have this one, and plus sometimes you want to create some other new columns, some customized columns, taking like month and day accordingly. And I'm gonna show you one more part of this one. So let me get rid of everything. I'm just gonna show you something more. So that was the pandas date structure, and in normal in Python if you're not using data frame, and if you're just creating date structure in your scripts, then there is simple way. For example, date dot today. So this will give you date. Today is 20th April 2021. And if you'll mention date time, you cannot mention today, you'll have to mention now here. And let's run this one. So you see you're getting, so it's right now it's 9:59 in the evening, 43 seconds. So this is the way. So it is not in PD, you use PD dot to date time, and in simple Python you use just date time. One more part I want to show you. So just imagine if you want to grab like string. So for example, you just want to grab year from this one. So you'll have to mention first, you'll have to convert it into string, time, and you'll mention percentage, and then you'll mention capital Y. Always remember capital Y will give you complete year. So let's run this one. Let's try 2021. And if you'll mention lowercase, then you will get just 21. Let's see if it works. Yes, 21. And you can mention M here, doesn't matter. M is similar. You don't have to mention capital, but for year, since you can always get it, like full year, or some people they want to use it just last two digits. And with the day also, you can mention D here, and you'll get it the day here. So today is 20th, and I want to show you one last thing, that is B. So when I did M here, if you remember, I ran this one and I was getting April. Now what if you want to have month name rather than 04? So what I'll do, I'll mention capital B here, and I'll run this one. So let's say, yep, so April. And if you just want APR, three letters, you'll mention lowercase, and you will get APR here. So guys, that's it. And that was my objective, because date time, it's always required, because all our data frames, all our tables, they do have some date structures, and then you can always bring them into proper shape. I don't know how many people are using to date time, but just make sure that you're cross-checking your data, because if I hadn't had some, like if I'm getting wrong sum for all those dates, I won't even get it, because sometimes we have millions of data. But then it was just a small table. I was just playing with date time structure, and then I realized my sum is not coming in a proper shape. And then I realized it is day first is equal to true is very much required whenever you are converting any column into date time. So guys, that's it. And I guess I'm gonna create some other videos on pandas. I'm gonna create some new videos on group by, merge, and concat. So they are interlinked, so they are like similar kind of, but there are a lot of features in this group by, merge, and concat. So I'm gonna explain in my next video some new topics. Thank you guys, thank you very much.